Much for that, Sanket. We're also now joined by PKD Nambiar, a political analyst and somebody who supports the BJP. Smita Gupta, senior journalist, also joining us. Smita.
I would say that this meeting or today's political drama is just only to create headlines for tomorrow and for today. And the life of this drama is not beyond a couple of hours. And this has been the trend even during the entire session. If you really look at it, most of the headlines were just only remained there for a few hours. I feel that Rahul Gandhi is trying to be relevant in the politics, and beyond that, this has nothing.
Well, the fact that he called a meeting and 14 parties attended.
So that's precisely I wanted to say that today's the breakfast meeting, I think the value of that is not beyond the puri chana what they had in the breakfast, and the life of that will not be remaining more than today. So as you said earlier, that even Aam Aadmi Party, one of the key opposition party, they have clearly kept themselves away. That clearly says that there is no most session which is going on, and that entire session you want to wash out. That is not simply acceptable in a democracy. When then the people will say that about 10 years before the BJP used to do, but that time there was a KG audit report came in. On the basis of that, they were asking for a JPC meet. Today, they are talking about some kind of an international wires report on somebody's phone was got tapped, and nobody wanted to.
And an issue that has been taken up by other countries as well. France is looking into it. Other countries have also taken up the disclosures that have been made by media across the world about this Pegasus snooping spyware that has been sold by the Israeli company to various governments and government organizations. And if Indians' names have come on that, do you not think that the opposition is in its right to ask for a proper statement from the government, ask the Home Minister, and also have a probe into the matter? We do know that this issue is going to be taken up by the Supreme Court tomorrow.
We are a largest democracy, Gandhi, and that I don't think that if a country of France or for that matter another country has done something, does not require that we need to copy and paste it. So as what we do is not being copied and pasted by anybody else. I think we are a sovereign republic, and we need to have fast scale. And if opposition.
Already we seem to be having rated the findings and said yes, these two have been hacked.
That is very simple logic. I am questioning the very credibility of the report. It is coming from the organizations which have got the vested interest and they are motivated.
Have some sort of inquiry into it and then dismiss it if there's nothing.
Can I complete? So I am saying that the credibility of the organizations which is coming up with this, publishing these reports, do have a big question mark. They are vested interest, they are motivated, there is no doubt about it. That is the reason the government is saying that unless and until there is a credible evidence, how would you even go for a probe? Secondly, that if Gargi's phone is getting tapped, why the Gargi is not going to the court of the land or the police custody? Why people only wanted to, all these opposition people who are claiming that their phones were tapped, who are not even ready to give their phones to the Indian forensic lab, which are supposed to be the IT, one of the best IT forensic labs are in India today. Why they are not ready to go? They only wanted to go to the Amnesty International lab and say that India is, the whole thing happening in India is that everybody's phone is getting tapped. Some of the people whom you are mentioning, the names which is mentioned in the list, he is not even worth spending that kind of millions of dollars of a software to spy. And I am only surprised, even being a technical person, that you don't require, there are thousands of spywares are available on internet. Even if you go and type Google, on the Google you will get it. You don't require a Pegasus to go and spy on such kind of a people. I am not discrediting
no one is
anybody.
Saying everybody who's on that
national security is not given in the public domain. Ms. Gupta, you are a serious journalist. Everything related to the national security of this country is not a public information. They may have it, they may not have it. Why do we even need to discuss? The only question is that if at all if there was somebody's phone, your phone or my phone was tapped, that me as an individual have all the right to go to the law of the land, approach the judiciary, approach the police, but rather than just going and complete the entire parliament session is being stopped, is not unpardonable in democracy. We need to have debate, we need to have discussions, but you can't have that either my way or highway in the parliament. The problem is that all these people who are protesting in the parliament or cycling down on they don't have any connect with the public today, except very few, like Mamata Banerjee or an Aam Aadmi to be relevant in Indian politics, which I don't think it is going to happen. The value of today's meeting and just spoiling the parliament is not going to be having any meaning for tomorrow. The people of this country will ask Rahul Gandhi that what have you done in the parliament in the last session or in the last 5 years or in the last 15 years of you being a parliamentarian. What have you done as an MP in Amethi? What are you doing as an MP in Wayanad? You are not doing anything, but you just wanted to come in the morning.
All right, I'm running out of time. Just one final word, Smita, if you